practice speech. How many people here have moved around a lot while growing up? Moving around a lot while you're growing up can be difficult, and there's many challenges that you have to overcome while you're doing that. There's many skills you learn, but you also have to learn about a new place, and you have to make new friends each time. I personally have moved around 4 times while I was growing up, and I also moved across the sea, and that was before the internet was a big thing, and I didn't know how I would keep in contact with my close friends, and I was worried each time about making new friends. And there were many skills I learned, and all those things that I learned while I was growing up shaped who I am today. I share who I am and where I have come from while growing up because I believe that childhood and your experiences during childhood shapes who you become as an adult. And in my favorite movie, Back to the Future, you see that Marty, when he goes back and he finds that one event that changed his future when he went back was that his mother became a drunk and his stepfather was a crime boss, and then he decided to have his dad in the past stand up to this and realize that in the future, in the 80s, that he had a brighter future. The whole family had a different outlook than it was. So knowing that we really can't go back in the past or change timelines for real, we have to mentally or metaphorically go back to help kids understand their past, to help shape them to have a brighter future for them or their families. And by understanding the brain more now, we are gaining more knowledge on how we can do things like that. And by therapies and counselings and things tailored to a child learning about their difficulties, we are able to accomplish these things. So I want to be one day able to work with kids that are struggling in their lives and to be able to help them through those things and to understand what they're dealing with. And for that, I have to attend college, and I need a degree for that also. I can't just go in there and try to help anybody without any knowledge. And for that, I also have to gain more knowledge in the way the brain works and the reactions in the bodies and just how all of this connects. So I can also learn how these different things can affect children and how these things affect their brains. And right now I have 2 of my kids that struggle with difficulties, and I kind of have a knowledge of all these different things that are available right now for these kids. Just by being involved in this, I just know that it's not easy for them, and I just figured that they were a little bit difficult, and I didn't really realize what was going on and how they processed the world around them as being different. And so we got them tested through schools and kind of figured out kind of more on how we can support them, and hoping that one day they can live a normal adulthood. So while going to college and having young kids is difficult, but I know that I have this goal in mind of one day wanting to help kids so that they can have a brighter future, that I have to push through and I have to move forward each day so that I can share my experiences with my children to help others and to help other families and kids. And college, while doing all this, is not easy, but I have to put forth my best effort and learn how to get everything done. And my daily tasks around the house of taking care of my 5 kids, I have to figure out how to do all that. And I know at least that I have a clear goal in mind of getting through school, and knowing that I have a lot of support from my family and friends helps me through all this. And also focusing on getting rest and being healthy can help me to accomplish these goals. And while moving around a lot, going to college, raising 5 kids, and knowing that I'm not alone, and also a big change in my life of not being a stay-at-home mom for the past 13 years, that, childhood really does shape who we become as adults. And if you put your mind to something, you never know what you can accomplish and how great that will be. You can never imagine how your life can go, or what journey you will be on, or how you'll get there. But one thing I know is that never stop learning, never give up, keep pushing for your goals, and you just never know where you'll end up with all of that. Thank you.